Hello everyone, welcome back, and I'm so excited to introduce you about this week's book, Misinformation and Mass Audiences, for two reasons. First, it takes a human standpoint, which means that we can understand the problem from outside, and the second one is solutions. The book offers lots of solutions that we can do rather than just criticizing or blaming technologies or other entities. So for the first one, human beings are very complicated in terms of psychological process and cognitive. The huge portion of the book mentions how we and why we believe in this and misinformation, and after exposing to fact-checking or corrections, do we still believe and remember the this and misinformation, or we believe in the fact-checking? So there are two main factors that we should watch out from outside, including emotions and existing belief and knowledge. So for the first one, emotion. So most of chapter mention that we should watch out our emotions, whether we sad, excited, or happy, also influence on the way that we evaluate information that we encounter. So that's why that lots of organizations, for instance, the New Literacy Project, when it comes to the process that we can evaluate information or assess information, the first one is we be aware of our emotion and pose before we can analyze or assess the information whether it's true or false. And the second part is our existing beliefs or memory, the things that in our memories, we think that it's true but probably often is wrong. So for instance, the New Literacy Project has a quiz named the easiest quiz of all time, and it's very simple that you need to check the sources, whichever sources you want, before answer each questions. And most of the questions is a misperceptions or misinformation that most people in the US remember that information and think that is correct, but it's not. When I teach the class media literacy for undergrad students, most of them don't believe in the correct answers and didn't check the sources before answering because they think and believe in their existing knowledge and memories. So that's why we should watch out for emotion and existing information that we have. And then when it comes to solutions, the second part and the third part of the book discuss vastly how information is created and exposed. And that kind of information is very beneficial for people, laymen, students, to increase their media literacy, to understand who's behind the message that they read, what did they do, and why that kind of information appear for us to encounter. That aligns with lots of framework that new literacy projects, media literacy projects, or libraries offer to students to evaluate and assess information. It's radar, SMART 5Ws, which include 5 basic questions we should ask whenever we encounter any kind of information. And then the third part talks about specific solutions. First of all is transparency, accessibility, and availability of official information, which can help people to combat and counter with this and misinformation. For instance, when they encounter to a false information, they have some sources to refer to and compare the information that they already have. And it clings to the second part, educational efforts. Lots of schools across nations offer classes in news literacy or media literacy, fact-checking projects for students to literally understand how information is created and spread and shared. And the final one is fact-checking, and I'm so in love with fact-checking because I'm a fact-checker myself. I think we need a lot of fact-checking organizations from local to national level to fact-check the information that's spreads and disseminates on social media or in a certain communities to offer people the correct information, or at least to prove and to say that that kind of information is circulated is not correct, and we can offer some evidence later. So I think that is the compact of the book, and see you next week.